Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for March 2026. These recordings are for my subscribers and followers. I connect better to your energy that way. At the end, I will be pulling from my name deck. If you would like your name added, you can do so by becoming a Patreon member. Information on how to become a member is located down in the description box. Today we will be using my Romance Angels, my Wisdom of the Night Oracle deck, and my Owl Tarot deck. We will be starting off with money messages and then moving into love. If you would like a personal reading, make sure to check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials. Now let's dive in and see what messages Spirit has for you. If there is a particular reading that you would like to hear in regards to your love, like if you would like to hear about like an ex or a new love, whatever's coming in, make sure to comment below, let me know, and I will aim towards that. Okay, so we will start off with money messages. Spirit, can you please connect with the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is coming in for my Taurus collective this month in regards to their money, anything financial, general messages in general, just anything to do with their money? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This could also be cross watcher, but that's more for like the love portion of the reading. So okay, what's coming in for my Taurus collective, please? These are timeless readings, so whenever you find it is when you're supposed to hear it. Wow. Okay, so we have Summon, Oath, High Priestess of Air, High Priestess of Earth, and Trapped. I feel like you're going to find out some kind of information. I feel like right now you could be feeling a little financially trapped in your situation, and it feels like in order for you to break out of it, you need to take an oath to like really get down to business and pursue your goals. I feel like that's what's going to bring in your manifestation faster for you. You need to stay grounded and in your power. Taurus are very determined and very diligent on their goals. Like once they put their mind to something, they normally follow through, and they see it all the way through. They're very grounded and steady and very focused on their money and their success. Okay, let's see what else for my Taurus collective. What's coming in for them? Denial. Okay, they automatically told me you need to start believing in yourself, because your mind is what's going to bring in these manifestations. If you feel like, oh, it's just out of reach where you can't get it, or if you speak that into the universe, that's what's going to show up. You need to start changing your perspective on things. They're showing me the hawk. You need to start changing your perspective of things and try to manifest like you being able to reach your goals. Okay, pretend like you already have it. It's the whole fake it until you make it kind of deal. That's really important for you this month when it comes to matters of money. So the numbers that we do have on the board: 13, 49, 6, 3, 34, and 14. We also have 4, 5, let's see, 13, which is also 4, and 7. Any of those numbers could be important. They could be months. They could be like when you were born, or well, like the last digit of when you were born, like 1997, for example. But any of those numbers could relate to you in some way, somehow. That could be like how old you are. 49 is when you get like a big promotion, or when you'll see that goal. Maybe you're 48 and next year you'll be 49. So as long as you manifest things happening, like it'll be faster to come in, you know, if you start doing it now. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, can you tell me with the tarot? Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. These were all upside down. You need to get out of this devil energy, is what they're telling me. You need to think things through and go slowly with your like your goal making process. Make sure to write down exactly what you want to manifest and really, you know, become grounded and stable in your thoughts on how to deliver, how you're going to obtain this situation. Your emotions, if you get too much into your emotions about it, it can actually set you back where it's actually going to rob you. They're saying that keep control of your emotions, be independent from your emotions. If something doesn't work out right away, it doesn't mean it's not supposed to come. It just means that like there could be a delay, or even the whole matter of when you actually work harder for something, it makes it more stable in the long run, is what they're telling me. Success doesn't happen overnight normally. Okay, so you have to actually work for it and you have to want it that bad. You have to keep pushing yourself towards it and not allow your emotions to get the best of you and you give up just because like it didn't work for like, so like if it doesn't work like within a month or, you know, a week or a day, just keep going. Don't get don't lose hope. Don't get uncertain about what you want. Okay, this is fear, because that fear is going to block you from all this good stuff coming in. It's going to be something very passionate. You're very passionate about this job. It is a wish come true, and it is going to make you very stable and well-rounded in your business aspects. You could be starting your own business. That's a big possibility, but if it's not going to be for everyone. Of course, you could just be going into a higher, stable job, or even like going from associate to like manager kind of deal. Okay, just stay determined on reaching these goals. You could have water in your chart. That could be why you're a little emotional and things. Again, they want you to stay grounded. Be logical about it too. They are showing me King of Swords. So, be logical on how you go about this business. Try to be head over heart when it comes to this, okay? Know that like great things take time. It's not going to happen overnight. But there is a possibility that the universe is like bringing this in for you. You know, this is a really good time. They're saying 777. It's a lucky time for you to manifest and bring this in as long as you keep working towards it. Okay, so don't get discouraged is what they're wanting to say. Yeah. Tell me more. Balance out your energy so that don't be in lack mindset, because when you're in lack mindset, then you attract that into you. Okay, it comes towards you. So if you think, oh, I don't have the money to pay next bill, you're speaking that into the universe. Or, oh, I'm poor, then automatically you're poor. You know, your mind is basically kind of like the devil. It's trying to play tricks on you. That's your ego. So you need to break free of that and balance out your energy and be like, okay, I currently don't have the money, but I will have the money. I just got to figure out how to get the money. Okay, these are the goals I need to do. And then try to like switch your perspective into achieving those goals so you can get that money. Yeah, putting an ending to these bad thoughts, balancing out your emotions. These thoughts are what's stealing from you and stealing your money, okay? So the other thing is that you're worried. You want to move fast, but it's ending up you're moving slow. Like I said, things take time to grow. This is something that you really want. This is a wish come true, and this is like the happiness card. Once you put an end to this like worry and what could go wrong, once you start shifting your mindset, that's when you're going to move into this wishful energy and actually like being able to achieve those dreams and become a lot more happier and more stable emotionally. We have King of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they're asking you to take control of your life. What do you want to do? What would you like to do for the rest of your life? What doesn't feel like work? What feels more like fun? You know, where you can basically like hit two birds with one stone kind of deal. You can have that dream job and still make good money. You know what I mean? You don't have to slave away at some meaningless job that you hate. Okay, you can become this business person. You can take control of your life if you allow it, but you have to get over these fear-based thoughts first. We do have Ace of Pentacles. This is coming in for you as long as you can overcome this challenge and like regulate your emotions. It's a heavy burden. You might also be married and have to take care of children, and maybe that's why you're worried. I do feel like it feels like you're working, but you're not getting anywhere. That's what they're telling me. You feel like you're working all the time, but it's not getting anywhere. You're still struggling in life. It feels unfair. It feels like you're wasting your time. It just feels like an ongoing cycle that never ends. It feels like you're just not getting to that next step that you're wanting because I feel like there's a new idea coming in for you. That you're going to be very passionate about, and you might be scared to take it because you're like, well, if I put a stop to this cycle, then what if I can't make money with this? Okay. How do I get to this kind of deal? And it just feels like it's an ever-ending loop with this job that's overbearing. Okay. And it's like you're kind of scared to step into this because you have a family to support. You're questioning if you can even do it. Okay, that's where your emotions are taking control. That's where you need to balance it out and have faith that the universe will provide. I do feel like that you've struggled with this before. And I do feel like the thoughts you've struggled with before. I do feel like you've struggled with this for most of your life, if not all of your life. Your parents might have even like dealt with not having enough money for the house, or like endless hours working at the job that they didn't like, your dad or your mom. You know, I feel like once you put an end and be spiritually aware that there's a new beginning coming in for you and you don't have to live like this anymore, I feel like that's when things are going to change for you. But you have to put an end to this like lack of mindset. You need to think outside the box. What brings you hope and passion and love, and you know, they're saying understanding too. Maybe your bosses here are not very understanding of things going on in your life. Maybe there could be something going on with your family. You have to take time off. They're not understanding, you know. If you miss work, you don't get paid. It feels like there's a job that's going to be more understanding and willing to help, you know, because they understand how family dynamics are. But yeah, I feel like there is this job out here for you. You just have to keep looking. When this card popped out, I heard charming. It's like you're waiting for that opportunity to come in. I feel like spirit is waking. It's waking you up and waiting for you to step into this power role. It's waiting for you to do the work to get rid of this ego and step into this power. You're stuck in your mind though. It's waiting because you're stuck in your mind. You can't move on to this like new level kind of deal. It's kind of like a game. You can't move into this new level until you beat the boss, and the boss is your ego at this point. Waiting. This has gone on a long time, probably most of your life. You're trying to get through the best you can, and you are doing wonderful. But the thing is that there's this new concept that you have to overtake the ego. The ego is the biggest challenge in life, you know. It's that little whisper in your ear that you can't do it, which is a complete lie. You can do it. You just got to figure out the steps to achieve what you're wanting, and balancing everything out. King of Cups, yeah, taking control of your emotions. Anything else? Tower is going to happen. Tell me more. New adventures await. I feel like eventually you're going to get tired of this job wherever you are. I feel like you're going to go find a new job. Yeah, movement forward. There could be a message coming in. Somebody could spark your interest. That's a possibility. But I do feel like whatever this is, you're going to hear about a new opportunity. Yeah, see? New thing is coming in. Exactly. You're going to hear about this new possibility of you either becoming a leader or something, taking control of your life, a huge business opportunity coming in. And I feel like you're going to move in that direction. This is going to change your entire life. It also is going to make your family a lot happier too if you have a family. If not, this could just be you, but your emotions are going to stabilize where like you're going to be a lot more happier in general, be able to hang out with friends when you want, you know what I mean? Like actually have a life outside of work. You don't see this coming. Anything else? Yeah, it's definitely a new stable beginning, but again, it's not going to happen overnight. It will eventually get there though. Just stay positive and try to switch up that energy where you're not thinking of a lack mindset. You're thinking of like, how can I improve kind of deal. And then just go about your way of going that way. Okay. So we're going to pull from my focus deck. Think of 2 questions. Label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered. Okay. Yeah, that shadow work that needs to be done, that's the ego. Yeah, you're still finding out who you are. What you should be doing in life, your purpose, your soul purpose. They're saying your soul mission. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so karmic, this whole situation right here, there's some kind of karma that is connected to it, and you're clearing that out so you can step into the new. You shouldn't be trapped in this anymore. You need to move into the new, okay? So there's some kind of karma involved. You could also be dealing with karmics. Believe it or not, karmics are not just people that you are like, you know, in a relationship with. They can also be like co-workers and friends and family. Anything that seems like a troublesome relationship, something that really challenges you to get along with people, you know, with certain people, individuals. Normally there's like some kind of karma involved. It could be really good, don't get me wrong. Karmics are not all bad, but there's definitely some kind of big lesson that you're learning. This could just be the job in general, that you were supposed to learn how it was to be in this kind of situation. Okay, that's what your soul was wanting you to learn in this lifetime, and how to get out of that situation, how to achieve getting rid of this ego. Okay. We have 222 alignment. You're on the right place at the right time. So yeah, you are becoming in alignment. Hope. We have what you're trying to manifest is coming closer to you. We do have ex-lover. Your ex-lover could be involved somehow in this situation. Take that as you will. It's going to be different for everybody. But yeah, somehow ex-lover is associated with this. Since it's not a love reading, I'm not going to go into that. Maybe it could pop up in your next reading for the love, but not necessarily. Okay. We have July, could be important. That is Cancer and Leo. Brother could be important. We have date night. Okay. Could be going on a date night. Now this could just be a hangout with your brother. Maybe your brother knows about a new job coming up, or has some ideas, or maybe your brother has been encouraging you to go in a new direction. This could be the opposite though too. Maybe your brother is telling you, no, you need to stay here because they're afraid. So their energy is rubbing off on you, making you afraid not to move into this new direction. So take it as you will. You'll know your story. Your brother could be a karmic. keep that in mind. We have December, which is Capricorn and Sagittarius. Pisces is February and March. Shadow work needs to be done, like we've already discussed. Staying faithful to what you want in life, okay? It's really important to stay faithful to your goals and what you want to achieve. It says they are not coming back correct. So with this, I feel like you might think, again, where is it? This never-ending loop, okay? This situation is going to keep coming around the same way. It's not changing, okay? They are not coming back correct. So if you think that this whole job situation from the past is going to change, no, I'm sorry, it's not. It's going to continue to go down the same road that always has been going down, okay? It's time to step into a new. That is what your soul is calling you to do. November could be important. That is Scorpio and Sagittarius. It does look looks like a third party situation is involved. This could be, you know, your coworker's not getting along with you, your boss not getting along. If it's not that, it could even be like a third party situation tells you about this new job. I did say there could be a message coming through, okay? I was picking up on that. You might try to find out about a new job that's available. Somebody might bring it up. So just be aware of everything. If you see or hear about an opportunity that you're really invested in, that you can see yourself moving towards, I would take that opportunity to actually go that route to get out of this loop. Okay. Travel. Looks like travel could be involved. We have father. You could be a father. Your father could have been through this kind of situation too, and it's like a repeat. If it is a repeat, if your family has gone through like hard times when it comes to money, you could be the one that breaks that family lineage, the curse on that. Not saying it's a curse, but what I'm saying is that normally there are cycles that get repeated down the generations. So it's like putting a stop to that cycle. Okay. Message. See, I said that. I said you were going to get a message. I felt like you were going to get a message. So I definitely feel like you're going to get a message about this new opportunity coming in, but you got to get out of that lack mindset. You got to get out of, oh, well, what if it doesn't work out? You need to get out of your head. Stop overthinking. Everything's going to turn out fine. Just keep moving forward, okay? If it feels right, go for it. We have 1212, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose, which that's what you will do once you go into this new energy. We have Aquarius energy. This is air energy. This is what I was picking up with the message, the logic, okay? But Aquarius is February and January, okay? And then we have 333, support. Your guides are sending you love, support, and guidance. They're trying to get you into this new direction, but you have to help yourself. You have the key. Okay, you feel trapped right now. You have the key to make this difference in your life. You have to go towards it, okay? They can't do it for you. You can ask them for help all you want, but you have to make those steps towards the new direction in order to actually get somewhere, okay? We have Scorpio, which is October and, let's see, November. We have Venus. You could be a Venus sign. Your Venus could be in Taurus, okay? They want you to take that leap, go towards the new thing. Manifesting your dreams. That's what you're currently doing, like we spoke about. Grandpa could also be important. You could be a grandpa. Grandpa could be on the other side helping you. Father could be on the other side. Brother could be on the other side. It's going to be different for everybody, so just take that as you will. If any of these people are on the other side, what this means is they're dropping in to say, hi, we're here to help you. You need to start helping yourself too so that we can help you. Okay, they're guiding you at this time. We also have Leo, which is July and August. So we didn't get any yes or no's. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. Instead of doing my pink deck, we're going to do my dowsing rods. Okay. I recently just got dowsing rods. I thought it was super cool. Okay. So when they crisscross, it means yes. When they go like opposite directions, that's a no. Okay. So Spirit, Okay. Connect with Taurus, please. Thank you. Okay, Spirit, can you please answer Taurus's first question? Okay, that's a yes. Shake the energy. Okay, Spirit. Can you answer Taurus's second question? What is the answer to Taurus's second question? Okay, so that's a no. Your second question is a no. So first one is yes, second one is a no. We are going to take a quick break and get into your love portion. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to your love portion of the reading. Okay. So just so you know, these readings are for my subscribers and my followers. I do connect better to your energy that way. What I am doing from now on is that I'm going to take the comments into consideration on what energy to focus on when it comes to new love, exes, all that kind of stuff. It will always be the month prior. Okay. So if you commented last month, then like majority rules, if most people wanted like a new love reading, then I will be focusing on new love for the following month. So just keep that in mind. That is exactly what happened this last month. So we will be focusing on what is coming in towards you when it comes to new love. Okay. So we will be connecting with Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, please tell me the new love that is coming in for Taurus. Mind you, this could also be for cross watchers, okay? These are timeless readings as well. Whenever you find this is when you're supposed to hear it. We have retreat, release your ex. Man, see, that's what happens when I say, let's do new love. And it says, release your ex first. Let your friends help you, okay? Calling in your soulmate. Okay. Awesome. Engagement. Wow. Okay. So this next person that's going to be coming in for you, this is definitely looking like it could be a potential for long-term for you. Okay. It does look like there is something that you do have to release though. Remind you, this is for the collective. So some of you could be completely over your ex, or some of you might still kind of be holding on to some of the energy. So just take it as you will. If you feel like you're completely over them, okay. This is a collective reading though, so I have to go off of what Spirit is telling me, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit, okay? So, but it does look like the new person that's coming in, it's definitely involving somebody who's going to be potential for long term. It does show engagement, okay? So it's going to be a serious relationship. This will be a soulmate. They're asking your friends to help you. Let your friends help you. What I get from that is that, like going on dates, you got to remember that when you're too close to a situation, you may not see all of the like red flags and things when it comes to people, especially love interests. So maybe talking to your friends, they have like a good judge of character who would fit well with you. They may even know somebody who's single that would, you know, be a good fit for you. So maybe talking to them about it, getting their ideas, opinions. Obviously, like, you are going to make the decision at the end of the day. It is your life, and how you should live it is totally up to you. But it does look like your friends could help you in some way. Maybe give you a different perspective. Fresh, clean perspective is what they're telling me. For those of you who have been struggling with releasing your ex, I do feel like it's eventually going to happen. I do feel like Archangel Raphael could be helping heal your heart right now. Rose quartz could also help you. Okay, this helps mend a broken heart. Okay, but it does look like you may have been on retreat for like dating, or, you know, just trying to get your life back in order for yourself. Trying to grow, trying to heal, but so that you can bring in this new person. So let's see what's coming in for this new person. The new soulmate coming in. Warrior, they've been through some stuff, or you have. Okay. We have meditation. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. They're telling me that your ex, there's a good possibility your ex put you through a lot of stuff, and like you've been in like survival mode. Okay. Even like trying to work through any traumas that they could have, you know, caused, put on you. So you're trying to work through that and to release that. That way the new person that's coming in doesn't get affected. Okay. Because if you are holding on to anything in regards to your ex, even the traumas, this new person coming in, it could be sabotaged because the old stuff is not fully released yet. So just keep that in mind. It does show meditation could help you. Healing energies, salt baths is what they're telling me. Again, rose quartz could help. I feel time alone has been helping a lot. Get straight with yourself. Movement forward. Yeah, it's like after you are able to heal yourself from all this, that's when you're going to be able to make that move to go forward. Anything else? We have, yeah, see, summoning, calling in your soulmate. You're summoning that person in. We do have High Priestess of Air. This person could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Your new person could be any of those signs. This could be somebody who's just very like intellectual, somebody who likes a good conversation, you know, somebody who can hold a conversation well, somebody who you will have like a really good relationship when it comes to like your thoughts, your ideas. Like there's going to be that like mind connection, you know what I mean? You guys are going to have possibly a lot in common on your thoughts and your ideals. Now we have differences. Okay, can you tell me more on that? Success. Okay. Okay. They're telling me that this past person, there was a lot of differences, and that's why you guys weren't like connecting correctly. And that's why you were put into that warrior phase. But with this one, there's actually going to be success here because you guys are going to have a lot in common, okay? You're going to be able to see the difference. Like, this didn't work for you, but this one does, okay? It might took a long time to get, like, over the situation, but look at the result after, like, overcoming this to going into the new. So it looks like it'll be good for you. Okay, it's like you completed a lesson. I feel like you had a lot of differences with the sex and you guys just didn't mesh well. Let's see, the numbers is 2, 25, 29, 13, 6, 36, and 39. We also have 3, 4, 2, 7, and 9. Any of those numbers could be important. These could be your ages, the months. Take that as you will. Even the days of when you were born, like the 25th, the 29th. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me more about this new person? This new person that is coming into Taurus's life. I almost wanted to say Aquarius for a second. You could be getting an Aquarius in your life soon. Wish fulfillment after a broken heart. Okay. Yeah, healing. Healing a broken heart. It's like after all the trouble and all the hardship, like this will turn into something better. It's like healing the old to get to the new. Overall, this will be a wish fulfillment for you. There's a reason why everything had to happen. We do have Ace of Pentacles, so this is a new stable beginning for you. We have the Sun, happy times, new happy times coming in. This person's going to make you very happy. Can you tell me more about this? I feel like the last person stole your sunshine, stole your happiness. You might actually, that could be something that you are releasing from your ex. So the thing is that, like I was talking about that trauma, if they cheated on you for whatever reason, they emotionally hurt you, scarred you is what they're saying, and or even stole from you, like you have trust issues. Okay, so it feels like you're still getting over that, you're still healing that, and that is why it's not exactly like releasing your ex. You might be completely over your ex, but there's still some shadow work that needs to be done so that you can release this old energy that's holding you back. Oh, okay. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. Remember how I said, like, intellectually you guys will be matching? Like, you guys will be really good connecting with that. That's how these two are, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So somebody who speaks the truth, somebody who is level-headed, somebody who thinks before they act, somebody who like thinks everything through, obviously. I do feel like this is going to happen fast. Like this person, like it's just going to click with them. Like when you meet them, you guys are just going to hit it off real fast. I feel like you're going to be really surprised about this new beginning. Because of how stable it is. You're gonna be like, oh wow, somebody who can actually like be at my level, you know what I mean? But I feel like this person's gonna be very stable. I feel like they're gonna match your energy really well. I feel like they are going to pursue you. But again, you got to be careful with these trust issues, because these trust issues can kind of deter or even like sabotage the connection if you're not careful. If you are blaming them for, if you're blaming them for random stuff because you are traumatized by your ex, it can actually lead into you guys separating. So there is potential for an engagement and long term, and it looks great, but this is why they're saying you got to release release the energies of the old. That way they don't affect the new. Okay. Even if you're completely over your ex, you're not over the betrayal. So you got to heal that first. You got to become sturdy and stable in your own foundation, in your own mindset. And don't think like everyone's out there to get you. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I feel like you're going to be holding back because you're kind of scared to get to know the person. You're like, what am I not seeing? What's going on? Like, there has to be something wrong because this feels like it's too good to be true. I feel like that's also why they're saying let your friends help you, because your friends could be like, no, this person's actually good. This is just your trauma speaking kind of deal, okay? Yeah, we have, this is my traditional, commitment card, moving towards commitment. I feel like you're slowly moving towards commitment because you're kind of scared of trusting. I don't feel like you trust easily. You've dealt with players in the past, that's for sure. And you're just cautious on like, oh, is it going to be another player? I don't feel like they're a player because like we have the Knight of Wands and now we have the King of Wands. This is a level up. This is the player. This is somebody who actually takes control and knows what he wants and goes after it. So this is what you dealt with in the past. This is what you're getting in the future, okay? This person is not the same as your ex. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Definitely Aries, possibility. Okay. You could also have Aries in your chart too. But yeah, that is what I'm getting. So it looks like you have some work to do to release something in regards to your trust issues or whatever bad that happened in the past to allow this new to come in. That's why it's taking a little bit of time, because you got to release and heal that before you can move towards the new. That's probably why the old was popping up in last reading, because it's not fully healed. Okay, as sucky as that sounds. But we do have Leo, we have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sag, double Aries. Okay, it could be any signs, but these are the main signs that I'm seeing. We're going to go ahead and pull from my focus deck to see what messages they have for you regarding this. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered. This person from the past might actually try to come back, okay? They are karmic. You might be dealing with that right now. We are in what you call it, Mercury retrograde. When they say they are changing, I feel like the times are changing. New beginnings are coming in. Okay, you were dealing with a cheater. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There's possibility that not everyone was dealing with a cheater. So if you were, this is probably not your story. They could be like full of lies and things like that too. From the past. So, oh, we have a name. Okay, so a name popped out. So we have Hillary. Okay. Third party situation though. This party involved you in a third part. This past person involved you in a third party situation. They're also saying, if it's not that, it could be also like you're single, you're free right now, you're trying to bring in this new person, but the third party is your ex. The third party is that extra energy that you're still holding on to. So you got to release that. It says take the leap to the new person. You were dealing with a cheater in the past, so you kind of might be like reluctant on taking a leap because you're afraid this new person's going to cheat on you. 111, intuition, trust your gut and listen to your heart. See a new love is coming in. Take that leap towards new love. You might have a gut feeling that your ex or whoever was cheating on you, and it feels like, yes, it's correct. Your intuition was correct. Your intuition will be able to tell you. You need to be able to distinguish what's intuition and what is fear-based trauma, though. Okay, that's really important. If you need therapy, then get therapy. Unless there's an actual reason to believe that this new person is like cheating, you shouldn't be blaming them for it, because that could be just like what happened in the past, and you know, it's getting brought into the new. Again, self-sabotaging. We have you are mirroring them. So you both could be warriors. Maybe you both dealt with cheaters. Maybe that's also how you connect too. So keep that in mind. I'll post that information on the board. Your past person was a karmic. That's why there was a lesson that had to be learned. We have December, which is Sagittarius and Capricorn. September is Libra and Virgo. Aquarius is January and February. Leo is August and July. New beginnings are coming in. You have childhood wounds. So again, you have wounds from this past person. You could have been around them when you were a kid. This could even be your parents. Maybe your parents went through a divorce, someone cheated in the relationship, and you saw, and like it kind of ruined like your outlook on relationships and stuff. Taurus, your energy, which is May, April. Capricorn, which is January and December. Things are changing for you. We do have Gemini on the board too. Gemini is June and May. You could be a sun sign Taurus. They are not coming back correct. So if this person tries to come back towards you, they are not coming back correct. So just keep that in mind. We do, again, have Mercury retrograde, so keep that in mind. I am going to do my dowsing rods for your answers because we didn't get any yes or no's. Okay, Spirit. Can you please answer the questions to Taurus's, or answer the questions that Taurus has, 1 and 2. Question number 1. What is the answer to question number 1? We have a yes. Okay. Question number 2, please. Answer to question number 2, please. Question number 2, please. Question to answer number 2, please. I'm shaking too much. We're just gonna do we're just gonna do the cards, okay? That could have been a maybe, but let's pull from my cards. So if it doesn't move at all, it could be a maybe. It's not set in stone yet. Okay. Question number 2, please. Answer to question number 2 for Taurus. Thank you. It's my messed up card. The Empress. This is a yes. It says pregnancy, motherhood, nurturing, fertility, and divine feminine. Okay. So this is Taurus energy. So yeah. Okay. So we're going to pull from the name deck. This could be your name, their name, an ex's name. If you would like your name added, you could do so by becoming a Patreon member. Information is down below. This could be any name regarding this reading. If it's spelled wrong, doesn't mean it's not your reading. Just means it's spelled differently. Okay, we have Aiden. We also have Hillary, so don't forget about that. Jennifer, James, Scott, Rachel, Evelyn, Zach, Joseph, Luna, Ashley, Hazel, John. This could be your new person coming in too. Mark, Jack, Julia, David, Natasha, Mia or Maya. We have Noah, Mitchell, Cindy, Edward, Jose, Andrew, Henry, and Maria. Okay, Taurus, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. Don't forget to comment below and let me know like what you would want to hear for next month's reading. New love, ex-love. I always take your comments into consideration. Obviously, the majority will rule. So if there's only like one comment on the post, then I'm going to go towards that energy, okay? If there's 2 comments and one is new, one is old, I will flip a coin, okay? But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope there's some kind of message that you could take from it, and I hope you have a wonderful month again. Again. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I hope to read for you again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.